Most districts it takes a lot longer, and our people came together to make that happen. And then I saw them, rank number 1 or at the highest levels on end of course exams. I think 10 out of the 11 exams they were, leading the pack in our peer comparisons. Our elementary schools and middle schools also have achieved some of their higher level performance. And this is all under the umbrella of a context where we have the least amount of resources in recent years, higher stakes accountability, a lot of pressure because we sit in the backyard of the Capitol and a lot of the policy making that goes down for the state of Texas. And yet everyone has become even more focused and have embraced the notion that while yes, we have responsibilities around accountability, but what we really have done is embrace the notion of whole child development for every child in AISD. So seeing programs like social emotional learning, seeing programs like Any Given Child to enhance the arts-rich experience for children in school has, I think, changed us forever. And if we continue down that path, AISD could absolutely keep the pace and really achieve the larger goals that the community and the board have in mind for the future of our children.
So with so many great things going on here, why go?
Well, I mean, I've been in Austin for 5 years. It's, I joke, but it is true. This is my family. I spend more time with our principals, the leadership team, the board, more than my parents, my siblings, and my husband combined. So they are my family, and I think I never will really leave Austin. God's choking me up. But the truth is, I think it's in a great place. I think that the district has an opportunity to continue to move forward, and that they will be able to find someone to do that.
At what point did your mind shift and you start looking for another district or another place to go? I mean, was there a specific thing or reason or a combination of things that caused that?
Well, it's not. I mean, I don't think I was ever looking. We're in an environment where there's a dearth of leadership across the ranks for superintendency, and especially in the urban settings, the large, complicated districts. And so I think the pool, by and large, is kind of small, and people call all the time. Not just me, but people on my team, others, within the ranks, even principals get calls about coming and working in environments that are in desperate need of significant turnaround. And fair enough, I know I've received a number of those calls, but it really isn't about, and for me, it was never about looking for the next thing. It is a little bit more in line with Aristotle's belief about the strengths of humanity. And the concept kind of goes like this, where the needs of the world and your talents intersect, therein lies your vocation. So I think on a very conceptual basis, my vocation is public education, urban education, and working with children and families in this environment. And the Atlanta situation is one that is a national issue, an issue that was able to surface high enough to have us think and rethink a little bit more on the issue of accountability and high stakes accountability. And that's something that I do feel like in education we need to address. We need to be very responsible about. We need to set environments that make it possible for people to achieve and not feel like they're pressured to cut corners or make bad decisions for children. And I think I am one of many people across this country that was rooting for Atlanta and hoping that they could turn things around and show the country that we can do this for children and do it in a way that could make our country stronger around this conversation of high stakes accountability and testing. And while I can honestly say I didn't think at the time that I would be where I am at this moment, but those two intersecting circles got even tighter for me when I was approached about Atlanta, and knowing that I understand the culture growing up in the Deep South, knowing that I feel like I have the skill set to help a district that is in high need. And when I look at Austin, while I do think we still need each other and we're a great match, it was a call to action that was very emotional and so compelling that it was very difficult to say no. And I did, think about it, and it was a very hard decision to make. I love my family here, and but I have a great hope that they continue.
You feel a need to be there.
Yes.
They need you, you need them.
Yep.
A lot of people have said, well, Atlanta's a smaller district, it's almost half the size of AISD, so some assume that you would just naturally go to a bigger place.
Yeah, I think people have made a lot of assumptions about me. They made a lot of assumptions about what I value, and for what it's worth, it's been very difficult to be able to convey those things sitting in a role in a position like the superintendency. It's a easy market to look at what you think someone is doing in the role and not really understand all the underpinnings of the decision making. So maybe for some people that would be a natural path, but as I look at the body of work and the way that I was raised, I've been so blessed. I feel like if I was abducted by aliens tomorrow, that I've lived a great life and have had a great experience.